Looking at your team, trying to pick this up a little bit. I mean, quarterback, in my opinion, you have the best quarterback in the league. You got Aaron Rodgers.
I do.
You got him at what number?
I got him at pick 7, man.
You got him at 7. I mean, this is a steal.
That's a steal.
And which is even a more of a steal, you got LaShawn McCoy, who is probably one of the most up-and-coming running backs in the league.
I'd have to say so.
You got him in the 2nd round. I mean, that just baffles me how he slid that far. So those are going to be your workhorses. And then not only did you get that, you went ahead and got Deshaun Jackson, which is the big play guy.
Yep.
You got Anquan, who's looking to have a bounce back year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got 4. I'll say you got 3 quality players. Anquan should be quality, but you never know. I mean, I don't know if it's second.
Depends on Joe.
Right, it depends on Joe. It's the 2nd year in the offense. We'll see. Then your tight end, you got Dallas Clark, which you don't have him starting right now, so I'm guessing it's going to depend on Peyton's status, how you play him. But we all know how Tommy. I mean, he's right there with Gates. I mean, one of the best tight ends in the league. So that's quality there. Now, you got D'Angelo Williams coming off an injured year, just signed a contract. What kind of year is he going to have?
This is the thing, with D'Angelo. Again, this is not my opportunity to really speak on it. But we got a brand new starting rookie quarterback here in Carolina. One of the things that's going to be a big safety net for that guy is being able to turn around and hand that ball off to D'Angelo Williams. So we expect him to get a lot of touches and a lot of carries. He's proven to us in the past that he can really tote the pill and get the job done. So we're looking forward to him doing that again this year. This is the main reason why we went ahead and picked him up.
I mean, if he's D'Angelo Williams of 2-3 years ago, I mean, you got a stud on your hands.
That's what we're hoping on. That's what we're banking on.
Then you got Hines Ward in the starter lineup, which, I mean, he looks like he's on the downside of his career. I don't think he has much left fantasy value, but maybe you know something I don't know. But on your bench, you got Johnny Knox, Woodhead, Plaxico Burress. Which, hey, Plaxico could turn into that next starter for you.
He could be. I wanted to have him on my team just in case.
Right. And you got Hester. You got some other guys. Now, with your team, my question with your team is depth. I mean, you got Graham, who's going to be up-and-coming tight end in New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Drew Brees. Any guy on New Orleans team, any guy on the Packers team, I mean, they're playable. Mm-hmm. I mean, with those quarterbacks. Mm-hmm. They spread the ball around. They're playable. Mm-hmm. My question with your team is depth. I mean, just for the fact that you have to start Hines Ward is questioning my depth with your team. And in a very tough division, I have you pick 4th in your division right now. And that's not necessarily shade. I just think that I really like Childs, King, and Lane. I really like their teams right now. Preseason. This means nothing. It means nothing. But if your guys come to play, I mean, you got some workhorses that can carry you to the championship.
We do.
We're
here to prove guys wrong, guys, okay?
I know you're looking forward to a big year. You got next.
Who we got next? We got Houston Hustlers coming up next, okay? That's Brother Ross Thompson's team that we're going to speak a bit about here quickly. I believe we have him ranked number 5 in...
I had him 4.
I had him 4? I had 4? I had him 4? Okay, so we'll go over his roster a little bit. Matt Ryan is his starting quarterback in Atlanta. Arian Foster, injury guy. He's had some injuries in the past 2 seasons. He started this year off with another injury.
Is he going to play this week?
Is he going to play? Who knows, okay? Who knows? Rashard Mendenhall, workhorse. We know what he can do. We know what he's capable of. Javit Best, somewhat unproven guy. We've seen some flashes of brilliance, just like with Ryan Matthews, but he's been injured. Excuse me. So, I'd imagine that the Houston Hustlers organization is banking on this guy coming to the plate and really bringing in his lunch pail and going to work this year. Yeah. Brandon Lloyd, solid receiver. I believe he led the league last year in receptions on yardages and something to that effect. Yeah. So he's going to get you some points. Mike Williams, another good guy. He's got Josh Freeman throwing him the ball, so that's always a plus. Mercedes Lewis, the Steelers defense, and then Mason Crosby as his kicker. I really like his team. But I don't like his team more than like the other teams in this division. I think he's got a tough road to hoe, especially with the starting lineup. His bench is questionable at best. We got Jeremy Maclin. Who knows what his issue is? He hasn't practiced the whole preseason. Maybe he's gotten a few snaps in here recently. But this guy's had some sort of illness that's kept him out. Kevin Cobb going into a new system in Arizona. It's always going to be a learning curve. Anytime you go into a new system, Willis McGahee, maybe he's on the downside of his career. Maybe he isn't. Y'all know running backs have a short shelf life, so who knows? Roy Williams been bouncing around the league here recently from Detroit to to Dallas to now to Chicago. He's just not getting the job done. Deion Branch, I think he may be 45 years old. I'm not sure. I don't know what he brings to the table. Daniel Thomas, I believe, is a rookie. And then Tashard Choice, another running back out of Dallas. So I think Ross has some issues, especially with depth, as does Mr. Harris have with my team. Sort of a similar issue there. I think, though, if these guys that he's got in his starting lineup come to play this year, he can have a big season with this team. I don't necessarily think it's a playoff team, but who knows? Again, this is the preseason, so time will only tell.
Right, and last but least in the West Division, we got with Team Lane. Team Lane, I really think highly of this team. I mean, this might be the deepest team pause in the league. I'm looking at this team. We got Romo, Ray Rice, Felix Jones, Moreno, Vincent Jackson, Kenny Britt, who I think is going to have a breakout year with Hasselbeck. I just do. I mean, he's been playing great. I think Britt's going to have a great year. All right, we got it. And then we got Lance Kendricks. Maybe he knows something I don't know with that. Looks like he's a rookie. But on his bench, don't keep on the court. He has Matt Forte, Beanie Wells, Santana Moss, Mike Thomas, who looks, I think is the number one receiver in Jacksonville, Danny Amendola, who had a lot of big reception guy last year, Jay Cutler, Jared Cook. I mean, his bench is outstanding. I think he has a lot of number one guys on his bench that can play any week. And I got him picked number 2 in his division. The only reason why I have him number 2 is because I just like Child's number 1s better than his. Overall depth, I like his depth. I think they're going to go head-to-head. That's my prediction.
Okay. Up next, over in the East Division, we've got Tar Heel Blue. This is owner Daniel Bryant. I believe he's ranked number 4 or something to that effect. I don't know what the rankings are anymore. But these last two guys at the bottom of the barrel. So what does it really matter? All right. He's got a quality squad here. I just can't bank too much on what this guy's got. Drew Brees, Michael Turner. Who knows what Michael Turner is going to give you this year? Everybody knows Drew Brees is a consistent guy. He's going to turn out some points for you. Mark Ingram, an unproven rookie coming into the league. I don't even believe he's the number 1 running back on his team, so he's got a lot to prove. Wes Welker coming back off of an injury, something to that effect. Reggie Wayne, he has no Peyton Manning right now. He's got what's that guy? That old guy's name?
Kerry Collins.
Kerry Collins, man.
Yeah,
He's
we
throwing
kicked him out of Tennessee.
He got Kerry Collins throwing the ball, so I can't imagine that's going to end up too well. Mike Wallace is a solid guy out of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I really like Mike Wallace.
He's a solid guy out of Pittsburgh. Okay, Tony Gonzalez. I'm not sure why this guy's in the start lineup. He's had a solid career. Matt Ryan can find him the ball, I'd imagine. But he's on the downside of his career. He's already talked about, this is my last year. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. I think he's just coasting by, cashing a couple paychecks and getting the hell on out of Dodge. Jets defense, always a solid pick, but they've traditionally not shown up late in the season. So we'll see what goes on with that. He's got a solid, he's got an okay bench, but his running back is his strength here on this bench with Ryan Grant, Brandon Jacobs. He's got some other good guys on his bench as well, and Jacoby Ford and Greg Olson. Donovan McNabb is his backup quarterback. We don't know what Donovan McNabb is going to give us, but hopefully, I'd imagine Dan is banking on Donovan having a big season. Okay.
All right. Before the last thing we got, guys, we're going to go into the matchups of this week. We give a quick prediction of the matchups and give a matchup of the week. Before we do that, I do want to thank our sponsors. I mean, we got Anheuser-Busch providers with the Bud Light Lime. I mean, it's great, it's quality, and Sony Vita. All right, you guys go out and buy these products. Sunday tickets here.
Sunday tickets here.
5
TVs, 5 rooms. I mean, everybody get a chance to watch what's going on. Okay.
All right, and last thing with the matchups. First of all, with the matchup this week is a big division week, so I think you guys are starting the season swinging. I think me and Carlos are the only teams that are not in the same division. Everyone else has a division game, which is huge. I'm telling you guys, these division games you got to take advantage of. You can play these teams twice. You got to you want to get that bye. You want to get that bye. All right. So first matchup is me, CJ2K, MJD, and them versus Team King.
Okay. The next matchup we've got, before I get to that, my prediction this week, I'm gonna have to go with Team Los. I'm gonna have to go with the King team on that one. I'm not sure what CJ2K has at the whole sitting out the entire season. Darrell Reeves last year pulled a hamstring in his first game back, so that's something I think you got to be cautious. You got to take caution with, and so my guess is Team King gets the victory.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. Next matchup we got Childs versus Bailey. Just based off of the preseason ranking, I'm gonna go with Childs. I think he has a very quality squad, and we'll see.
Gabe and Dan. So we're looking at January's own versus Tar Heel Blue. I'm gonna roll with January's own here. He's got a pretty solid team. I got him ranked number 1 in this division. Got Dan ranked number 4 in this division. So obviously the rankings speak for themselves. We'll readjust as the season goes along, see what's going on.
All right. And I got Gabe as well in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Next game we got Team Wood versus Houston Hustlers. I think this is going to be a very good game here. I think Wood's going to pull it out though. I mean, we've talked about it. He has a pretty good starting lineup. I think he's going to pull it out. It's going to come down to execution, who he's going to play, who he's not going to play. But I got Wood. Who you got now?
I'm gonna roll with Wood on that one as well. He's got a pretty good solid lineup from top to bottom. I think his guys can get the job done. Ross, he's gonna have a tough season this year. Hopefully his guys can get there. He's got Aaron Foster starting his first.
Aaron gonna play. I mean, if Aaron doesn't play, that's real. I don't think he's gonna play.
That's the issue. That's the issue. That's the issue. So we got Woodrow in that. Team Wood. Pause. Scorpio versus Jimmy. Scorpio, brother, I apologize here, but you're going to get blown out this week, son. This is what I got. My gut feeling is you're going to get blown out. Jimmy's got a solid squad from top to bottom. I think he's going to pull out that victory. What do you got?
Yeah, same thing. I got Jimmy. I already told you, I think he has great depth. I think he's a great owner. He's won some championships in other leagues. I think he's going to pull that as well. Going forward, guys, we're going to have a matchup of the week, so we'll break down this week. We don't really have a matchup because we don't know any records, but it's a big division week. Also, main thing, we're going to have an AP poll coming out after the third week.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of Associated Press, holler at us. We'll be 2 members of it. It's unlimited, but if you don't want to be a part, we're not going to bother you with that.
Right.
But we'll just vote on, have a power rankings each week after the third week so we can see how teams are going.
Okay. I think that pretty much wraps it up for this week.
Definitely wraps it up. I mean, this is 42 minutes of great fantasy football talk. If you want to be a part of it, you can always. We'll welcome you. We'll welcome you on the set.
Yeah.
Good luck, guys, this week. Tomorrow we got the Packers versus Saints. Don't forget to set your lineups.
Set your lineups, guys.
Hey,
that's it.
And we're signing off. RSFFL Live, and we're out.
And we're out of there.
Talking about money,